Drake has officially entered a new chapter in his music video game, and it's turning heads for all kinds of reasons, from nostalgic vibes to subliminal shade. His latest visual for the track Nokia has fans buzzing, critics paying attention, and even legends like Eminem weighing in. In fact, Eminem's comment under a clip of the video made waves of its own, and it wasn't exactly full of praise. We'll break that down soon, but first, let's talk about what made this music video such a moment. Drake's Nokia dropped recently, and almost instantly, fans began calling it his best video since the iconic Hotline Bling. And honestly, it's easy to see why. Hotline Bling was a cultural reset when it dropped back in 2015. Those dancing memes, the cozy sweaters, and the minimalist backgrounds stuck in people's minds for years. It was weird, bold, and undeniably Drake. Now, nearly a decade later, Nokia feels like a spiritual sequel to that moment. It's got all the right ingredients: an infectious, laid-back beat, quirky yet clever lines, and a hook that's easy to sing along with after just one listen. But what really elevated Nokia was its visuals. Drake and his longtime collaborator, director Theo Scudra, who also directed Tootsie Slide and Family Matters, pulled out all the stops for this one. The video was shot entirely in sharp black and white using IMAX cameras, which gave it an ultra-crisp, cinematic feel. That attention to detail made the visuals pop. Every movement, every outfit, every moment feels intentional and elevated. Drake and the dancers are dressed in all-black outfits, performing on a bright white floor that looks almost surreal in contrast. There's one particular overhead shot that fans can't stop talking about. It's this beautifully symmetrical frame that looks like something out of an experimental art film, but still accessible enough for a mainstream pop video. And then there's the phone. Yes, Drake is seen throughout the video holding a literal old-school Nokia phone. It's a real one too, not some ironic prop or CGI insert. That detail alone sent fans into a frenzy. It's such a random but perfect touch, bringing back a wave of early 2000s nostalgia while also reinforcing the song's theme of simpler times and throwback vibes. It's playful, it's cheeky, and it shows that Drake doesn't always have to take himself so seriously to make a point. Another thing that caught fans' attention? Drake's look. He's ditched the long braids and returned to a shorter, more classic haircut that feels like a throwback to his early days, the Take Care and Nothing Was the Same era. That clean-cut Drake we first fell in love with is back, and fans are here for it. It's subtle, but it's another signal that he's tapping into his roots for this one. This playful, creative side of Drake is something fans have been craving for a while. He's had a few missteps in recent years, some lukewarm releases, public spats, and of course, the ongoing feud with Kendrick Lamar that's only been heating up. But Nokia feels like a reset button. It's like he's reminding people, hey, I still know how to make music that feels good, and I can still make a moment out of a music video. And that's exactly what happened. When Nokia first dropped, the song quickly made its way up the Billboard Hot 100 chart, reaching number 8. Then, as many songs do, it slipped down a bit. But after the video came out and started going viral across social media, especially TikTok and Twitter, it shot right back up to number 7. And with the way people are reacting to it, there's a very real chance it could climb even higher. Fans are reenacting scenes from the video, memeing the Nokia phone, and remixing the track with everything from old ringtones to Hotline Bling references. It's fair to say Nokia is officially a hit, and it's the first time in a while that Drake has felt like champagne poppy again, not just a streaming giant, but a full-blown pop culture force. But even with all that success, there's one shadow Drake can't escape right now: his beef with Kendrick Lamar. The two rap titans have been locked in one of the most intense and public feuds in recent memory. It's not just about subliminal bars anymore. Fans, critics, and even other artists have started taking sides. And now, Eminem, yes, that Eminem, has entered the chat. Under a viral clip of the Nokia music video that was circulating on Instagram, Eminem left a surprisingly blunt comment. It read, "Good music video, good song, still think Kendrick won this. That must sting for Drake." Oof. That's a short comment, but it says a lot. Coming from Eminem, a man who knows a thing or two about lyrical beefs, the words carry weight. It's not just some random fan account saying Kendrick won, It's one of the most respected lyricists in the game giving his take, and he's siding with K-Dot. Naturally, fans ran wild with it. Some praised Eminem for keeping it real, while others wondered if he just reignited the fire between Drake and Kendrick. But the truth is, even many of Drake's own fans would have a hard time arguing against Eminem's take. Because when it comes to the actual bars, the actual disses, and the raw lyricism, Kendrick Lamar has been going for the jugular in this beef, and he's left a lasting impression with each shot he's taken. Drake has had his moments, but most critics agree that Kendrick's verses have been more focused, more personal, and more cutting. And that's why Eminem's comment stings. Because as much as people love Nokia, and let's be clear, it's a banger, it doesn't erase what Kendrick's done in this battle. A great song and a fun video don't necessarily win a rap beef. They win fans, they go viral, they make headlines. But if we're talking about who's winning the war of words, that's a different story. To be fair, Drake probably knew that going in. Nokia doesn't feel like an attempt to bury Kendrick with bars. It feels like Drake trying to reclaim his vibe, his cool, his sense of self in the middle of the chaos. And maybe that's the smart move. Instead of trying to match Kendrick bar for bar, he's reminding people why he's still at the top of the charts in the first place. He makes music that moves people, music that soundtracks parties, long drives, and midnight texts. So where does this leave things? Well, Nokia is proof that Drake can still create magic when he taps into his strengths. It's a high-quality video, a catchy track, and a reminder of the charisma that made him a superstar in the first place. But it's not a mic drop in the beef. It's more of a reset, a way of telling fans, hey, I'm still here, and I'm still having fun. As for Eminem's take, it's probably not what Drake wanted to hear, but it's honest. And sometimes, that's what the culture needs, real opinions from people who've been in the game long enough to know what's what. In the end, we're all just watching this play out. Drake's not out of the fight, but he's got some ground to cover if he wants to come out on top. Kendrick isn't letting up, and the ball's in Drake's court now. Will he go deeper lyrically, or keep playing the vibe game? Only time will tell. But for now, fans are loving Nokia. Eminem has spoken his mind, and the world is watching to see what happens next. Question for the comments. Do you agree with Eminem? Is Kendrick still winning this beef? Or is Nokia proof that Drake is making a comeback? Drop your thoughts below. And hey, before you go, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for daily updates on all your favorite artists, beefs, and everything in between. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.